Welcome back to Injustice. We're now against Mr. Will Smith because he never takes his helmet off, so I can't guarantee that he's not.
Oh, hell no.
Schrodinger's Will Smith.
Sure.
He is simultaneously not Will Smith and also Will Smith until proven otherwise.
Isn't that like something to do with science and probability and multiple universes that you just accidentally summed up?
Observation.
Yeah, it's like until something is observed, it simultaneously exists in a state of this and that and whatever else it might possibly be.
Yeah.
Schrodinger's law.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not what a sniper rifle
with the gun,
is for. That's not what a sniper rifle is for.
Wait, you could shoot things out of this?
If you took a sniper rifle and beat someone like that with it, you'd probably bend the barrel, and then it wouldn't be any good for sniping. Or shooting, or...
Tell that to Will Smith.
He's got a Mega Man Mega Buster on his hand. Though. That's what it is. Pew,
Well,
pew, pew, pew.
a lot of this stuff is the same stuff Slade had in the last game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is
Bit more gun heavy, but
is Deathstroke in this game at all?
Nope.
So
Like I said, they took out a lot of characters for really no reason.
What's the roster size compared to the original?
About the same, but it's very different.
It's unfortunate because I'd rather play as Deathstroke than Deadshot. I mean, I wouldn't like to play as either if I had the choice, but... And now
It was me, Barry. Me!
And now we see one of the things that Injustice 2 is doing a bit more of than Injustice 1. Injustice 1 dabbled in this with Green Lantern and stuff, but,
Mirror matches.
Using character skins to swap in alternate characters who are similar enough that they can use the same moveset, like Reverse Flash for Flash, or Power Girl for Supergirl.
Okay, just want to make sure my Sonic Adventure 2 playlist was on.
Yes, I put that in.
Ah, man, I forgot.
Well, I mean,
saw
it fits
this
perfectly,
earlier.
so...
Yeah, there's the bridge from the Sonic Adventure 2 intro. All we need is to
Just that
see them
Flash Professor
grinding
meeting up
down
in
the
the moonlight.
rails and jumping
Yeah.
toward each other.
In the moonlight.
This
I'm just a
is-
guy who loves fighting for justice. Well, your justicing days are about to come to an end.
Okay, can we
Sports, you
avoid
can just
collateral
look like me.
damage
Like,
here?
what are you anyway? Listen, I'm just a Flash. Work 9 to 5.
Okay, look, the world is being invaded by aliens, but, it's still a bummer if someone has to pay an insurance premium because some superhero broke their car windows.
That's fine. They got the Angel Grove insurance policy plan, so...
Well, if you live anywhere near the major cities in any comic book universe, your insurance company better damn well cover these shenanigans.
I don't know why anyone lives in New York in Marvel.
Well...
Stop copying me. Stop copying me.
Although, New York might have it bad, but Jersey City's got Ms. Marvel, and she's done some stupid-ass shit in the comics.
It's almost like she's like 14.
I mean, like, there's this story arc where they're trying to make this automaton version of her so that it can attend family functions in her place, which really shouldn't be necessary since at this point in the series her mother knows she's Ms. Marvel. But like, the automaton goes crazy, duplicates a bunch of other automatons. Loki gets roped into it at some point, and basically there's this giant Ms. Marvel robot that rampages around the town, and she has to call in an orbital strike from the Avengers to get rid of it.
Do you know the marquee Easter egg? Yeah.
Yeah, if you hit it 3 times, it basically spells out finish him.
Yeah.
Finwish Hidmiss.
Yeah. Oh, I love that movie. So I think the book
Barry,
was
stop
better.
messing with the damn timeline.
There's only many times you can break the Sphinx's nose.
There's only so many times you can ram one motherfucker into another motherfucker.
Speaking of the timeline, I like Reverse Flash's story here. He says that, like, he came back in time, found the timeline was all wrong, and then the regime killed off one of his ancestors, so he's stuck in a paradox and can't go back.
Yep. Also, hi Hal, voiced by Steve Bloom.
There is no reason why he should be allowed back in the Green Lantern Corps after what he did in the first game.
Sinestro gets to be a Green Lantern at points.
Yeah, well, that's also dumb.
The Ring chooses the Bear just because he was evil for a while doesn't mean he lacks willpower.
Yeah, but he's also... How did he get one?
The Ring chose him.
The ring.
Yeah,
chose
but where
him,
did he
yeah.
find it? Did the ring just, like, fly in?
The ring comes to you.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
but why would it choose you if you're a dickwad?
Okay,
Okay.
Barry.
Well, hey, Guy Gardner gets to be a Green Lantern.
Barry, seriously, okay. I understand you fighting Reverse Flash because he's a dick and, you can't really talk to him, but don't be a jerk. There's aliens invading. Deal with Brainiac first, goddammit.
So this is the same Lantern that was Yellow Lantern.
Yes.
The Injustice version.
But he's green now.
He's green now because after the shit that happened
Because
with his ammo.
the Guardians trained me to overcome my fear.
Yeah, it's dumb. It's very, very dumb.
It's
Sure, they get that coffin problem.
it's just sort of hand-waved to get Green Lantern back into the story. Honestly, I think this would have been a good chance to get John back, but...
Well, John Stewart's an alternate skin for Hal, so...
Yeah,
Yeah, I
but
know, but, like,
make
his
Hal the
Justice League
alternate
boys.
skin, because Hal Jordan
like-
sucks.
But, like, as a story character,
Why not
Right.
Kyle Rayner?
No, anyone
No,
but this guy, really. I mean...
Well, no, Hal is still better than Guy Gardner.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, they wrote him out of the story and then realized they wanted to keep him around, and at least with the Joker, it was a fucking scarecrow nightmare, but here it's just a cop-out. Like, if you're gonna write that kind of story, commit, and deal with the consequences. Well, I mean, I'm talking about comic book superheroes, so committing to the consequences has never been a big thing, but, I'd like to see it in the side stuff, at least. The comic book, the animated series could at least handle that. It made Mr. Freeze a walking head on spider legs. Well, the next time you saw him, he was a decapitated head in a tank, and they actually gave that a kind of a nice payoff, even though it was a stupid plot point to begin with.
Yeah, I'm voiced by an entirely different guy now.
I like how Batman is the only one who thinks, hey, the fact that he can use the green ring is proof enough that he's worth trusting, at least a little bit.
Also, you should probably get your crane checked out because that box is about to fall on top of your head.
Why are you standing directly underneath it anyway?
Don't
That's a massive. That's a massive strike for OSHA.
Don't Hal and Bruce have dick measuring contests all the time anyway?
Yeah, they do.
Their banter in the in the Justice League animated movie, it was probably one of the best parts of that.
You think he'll help? He's been off radar since the regime fell.
So,
Yeah, wasn't-
why did that box fall?
Convenience.
Oh yes, Aquaman was forced into the regime, right? Was it? That was a plot point.
Kind
well,
of, yeah.
Well,
First
it's
game.
more like at the at the start of Injustice, he was negotiating with it, and it was a negotiation under high pressure. But yeah, he wasn't happy about it exactly.
You're one of us too, Arthur.
So yeah, it's nice to know that they're stepping somewhat away from the edgy 90s Aquaman and showing more super frenzy Aquaman, I suppose. Well, one that'll still skewer you on a goddamn trident, but
Well, they're not trying as hard as they did in the 90s is the thing.
yeah. I just mean like the long hair and bearded Aquaman is like there was a period of time where they seemed to be trying to bring that back, but it sort of gave up halfway through.
Wait, was Green Lantern just?
I thought the rage mechanic was in Mortal Kombat versus DC.
No,
It was like some sort of virus, was it? Was that the storyline?
no, that's him being absurdly angry, thus channeling Red Lantern.
Oh, I
What?
see.
Really?
He can do that?
Anyone can access any level of the emotional spectrum. It's just a matter of how good they are at using it.
Well,
So, but the channel Red Lantern though, he must be ferociously pissed off.
I guess. Trust me, the Red Lantern plot point, and Atrocitus gets one fight and then promptly leaves and has nothing to do with anything.
Yeah, it's like he heard this, like, hey, you rang.
Okay,
No,
the only
well,
reason
then I'll leave now.
I'm not all that big on Green Lantern stuff, so the only reason I know about the Red Lanterns and the emotional spectrum is because of that fucking stupid plot line with Supergirl becoming a Red Lantern.
Okay, basically, the short version is, it's just a means to channel energy. Anyone can access any of them. It's just a matter of how good you are at actually using it.
It's the Force,
Which
but
is
with like 15
yeah.
different sides.
Yeah. So ultimately, nothing's saying you can't use more than one. Just the odds are it's very unlikely you can do more than one, except unless your name is Kyle Rayner.
Of course, the
If
green,
only you knew
of
the
course, the
power
green
of the
ring
red
is
side.
willpower, which is
Yeah.
such an anonymous emotion that it should be possible for anyone on any side of any fight.
Listen to reason.
But no, willpower
That's-
is good guy willpower, apparently.
No, it's just them trying to retcon the fact that when these actual colors were strong and weak against people, and Hal Jordan literally would lose a fight against Big Bird.
Exactly what happened.
That is exactly what it is.
Communications.
Ah,
Well,
good old Silver Age comics.
To be fair, Darkest Night is a very good event, so I'll give it credit for that. Under the sea, lots of stuff happens.
Oh, here we go.
And now they're gonna stop fighting because Brainiac's invading.
Yep.
Well, yeah, you know, so Green Lantern's got to recruit warriors for the Universal Survival Arc, so...
Now, to be fair, NetherRealm has gotten pretty decent at making fighting game plots not seem ridiculously rock stupid in terms of who fights who and where. But, you know, at this point, the characters should just stop fighting each other and all start fighting Brainiac. But, like, the entire reason for that Gorilla Grodd faction thing going on at the beginning is so that they can have a bunch of other characters who are fighting on Brainiac's side for whatever stupid reason.
Yeah. Oh,
I
hi,
was kinda
Cheetah. How'd you
hoping-
get here?
I was kind of hoping this conflict would just end with him materializing the brick wall and the Brainiac soldiers don't know what to do with it.
They just keep bumping. They just keep
It's
walking into it.
He made a wall. What do we do?
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
Cheetah, you slashed his back so hard his costume isn't even damaged.
Where's your Amazon?
Didn't you hear? I unfriended her.
And it bugs me to see that because, like, just 2 days ago I watched Mask of the Phantasm and Batman gets shredded in that.
Somebody edited out a loading screen or a death.
I edited it out of failure, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Few frames off, getting sloppy.
Okay.
Oh no, a few frames.
Hey, those frames mean everything, man. Don't you know the frame data? Green Lantern's low tier. Why are you picking him? You should be picking Heihachi. I mean, Superman.
Okay, so I haven't seen much of Cheetah in the comics or in the shows or whatever, but in this game, she seems really fun to play. Like, she seems
Kind
to
of.
have,
I haven't played as her much, so.
like, her movement animations seem to have a bit of that capoeira, Eddie Gordo going on.
I don't
So,
know.
but-
It doesn't
so-
look like
so-
you can just button mash and win every
Shouldn't
fight
win.
ever.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Well,
Eddie
yeah,
and
but,
Christy
you
are
know.
obnoxious.
They're easy as hell to play as when you're new, but they're also the kind of character that takes a lot of work to truly master. And once you have really mastered them, then you can really screw with your opponent's mind with just how weird their motions are.
So they're just
essentially.
obnoxious to fight against no matter who you're playing against. It could be your little
Yep.
brother or a Tekken master. You're just screwed.
Well, if you're a good Tekken player and you're fighting against a bad Eddie Gordo player, they will give you more trouble than a bad player should ever give you, but you probably won't lose to them unless you're really unlucky.
When do we get to play as Aquaman? Yeah.
We actually. We do later, sorry. He's a pair up.
Wow.
So you don't ever have to play as him if you don't want to.
Yeah, most of the chapters in this game are pair-ups. Like, I think Harley Quinn, Supergirl, Batman at the beginning and end. Those are the only mandatory characters. Oh, Flash.
The pair up with Batman would be Batman looking from his right and Batman looking from his left.
Well, actually, there's a Superman-Batman pair-up toward the end. But there's also 2 individual Batman chapters.
Never show you the proper respect, Bane. Dude, I can hurl you into the sun just by thinking about it.
I don't know. Hal Jordan kind of sucks at his job, so I think Bane could win probably.
Well, no, not really, because
Hey, he's drinking a lot of Mountain Dew. You need that stuff. That stuff works, man.
Bane is a Batman villain for a reason. He was a villain made to fight against a normal human being. A normal human being with ungodly, competence, but
yeah, but you
not
also are
not a
underestimating
superpowered
just
hero.
how much Hal Jordan really, really sucks.
Well, again, he's still no Guy Gardner.
Well, my point is, there's a reason the Happy Pills exist, and it's for situations like this, where heroes who are fighting villains that have no business beating those heroes can actually stand up to them. It's like-
Okay, just get angry there, Bane.
I mean,
I put my foot down on the issue.
I mean, this isn't as crazy stupid as the prospect of the Joker having a fist fight with Superman, but it's up there.
Oh, you're using my fighting game
I
strategy.
insist you stop punching my knees, good sir.
I'll harm you.
Would you please cut that out?
I love how we keep using Dark Knight Rises Bane's voice, even though he's Latino.
Hey, we don't know what ethnicity Bane is.
No, we know he's from Central
know-
American
South
country.
America.
We know exactly what
Yeah.
ethnicity the comic book Bane is. The Bane from The Dark Knight Rises seems to be like everything but that ethnicity, which is bizarre.